Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, all those links are down below, or many of them are down below in the description box under the video. And they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools. And stick around to the end of the reading if you want to hear about the list of the various videos I've recorded for this year of 2025. So all that being said, Pisces, now on to your April 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. Please forgive my voice in this reading. I was sick, then I got better, then I got sick again. So I'm trying to recover from the second round of sicknesses. Whew. I'm really getting hit with it pretty strong. So as an Aries rising at 0 degrees, all this planetary stuff going on in Aries is really kicking my butt. So please forgive my voice and any coughing or sniffling that I'm doing. So the first card in your reading today, Pisces, is the Magician. This is a card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual realm and in your mind, you can manifest into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. But the Magician can also indicate trickster energy. So it could be some trickster thing happening here. You're going to really feel kind of confident or have a real strong awareness, Pisces, of how to go about getting things done in the month of April. And you may be doing a lot of research, investigating new techniques, new methods, or different avenues to like travel down to get the things done that you want to get done. Manifesting is strong for you. So, because I keep hearing, my guide said it twice real quick, to visualize what yourself doing or having or in the situation or circumstance that you want. So really, really do a lot of visualization this month, Pisces. I really believe it would help you, and creating any vision boards as well. There could be some things that you forgot to do in March, or some loose ends or things that you need to tie up. It could be applications for jobs, applications for schools. It could be work that your boss gave you that you were like, well, I got 80% of it done, but oops, the other 20% or 10%, I got to go back and finish up. So finishing up things, tying up loose ends. Some of you are going to get hired for a job or accepted into some kind of program that you want to get into. And if you have to do any kind of traveling or visit, it could be like traveling for pleasure or something to do with work. You may need to do like research of figuring out where you're going to stay. Could be a hotel, a motel, or at a friend's home or something. So there could be an issue, and maybe it's not about traveling. Maybe you're building a house or you're moving, but you have to move out of the place where you are now. So you may have to have a period of time here where you have to figure out where you're going to live or stay for a period of time. So the card you have next is the King of Pentacles, and this is an earth sign person. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you, Pisces, even, you know, because maybe Pisces is not your sun sign. So this could be your sun, moon, or rising sign. You could get treated out to a night out or a dinner or some kind of special treat could come to you from a earth sign person. This could be somebody that wants to do a check-in with you to see how you're doing. It could be your parent, one of your parents. It could be a longtime friend or a relative that like wants to see like, hey, how you're doing? Or somebody maybe even like an old boss or somebody you used to work with or for could be like trying to catch up with you and see, want to take you out and, you know, maybe to lunch, maybe to dinner, maybe for drinks, and or just to get together to hang out to find out like what you're up to, how are you doing? You may have a good witty banter with them. You may feel like they're kind of sarcastic or have a dry sense of humor, or they could come off as funny. I feel like they're looking at you like you're doing your due diligence. You're putting forth effort. You're trying very hard. In some aspect of your life, it could be like a creative pursuit or project, or looking for a job, or in a career where you're a job that you're already working in. They could look at you like, okay, you're doing a good job, Pisces. You know, you're putting forth a lot of effort. You're working really hard. But I don't know if anything else is going to come of it, like, because I keep getting like a night of hanging out, a night of, you know, or a day or a night of like catching up, doing things together. So the card you have next, Pisces, is the Five of Swords, and this is standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any gossipers, naysayers, or detractors. If there's any battles of any kind, you're likely to win it. This could be you standing up for yourself. If you work and you have any bosses that are trying to, like, they want to take you off a certain schedule or, you know, take you off a certain project, job, schedule, you may put your foot down and say, no way, I'm not doing it. If you're retired, this could be one of your kids saying to you, we want you to move in with us, or you need to get rid of this apartment, or you shouldn't be driving anymore, or something. You're going to put your foot down and you're going to say, I'm not listening to you. I'm not doing it. So you're going to put your foot down, whether it's to a boss that wants to change your shift or change your schedule or change your position, or if it's if you're retired, somebody that wants to alter some course of your life, like no more driving, or you have to come live with us, or you have to give up this house or apartment, you're going to say no. You're going to put your foot down. If you don't stand up for yourself in some way, Pisces, in the month of April, you are going to end up having to put up with doing something or being in a situation you don't like and you don't want. Some of you could be like, if new rules, regulations, laws, or mandates come down the pike, you may say, I'm not doing it. I'm not following those rules, laws, or regulations. You could get some static energy from some people in your life or family, or even in a workplace, where they feel like you're too bossy or controlling. So they could be like mad at you or saying, you know, oh, Pisces, you tell me what to do too much, or you're too bossy or controlling. So if you have kids, this could be your kids saying this to you, or you could have employees or people you manage or supervise that could say to you, no, Pisces, you're too dictatorial. So it could go either way. You could be saying no to authority, or you could be the authority, and some people that you're telling what to do could say no to you. You could have trouble with an upset stomach in April. It could be like a 24-hour bug. It could be from some food that you ate that didn't agree with you. It could even be like some kind of nervous stomach or anxiety, like nerves or anxiety could cause that feeling. If you got fired or let go or something you were part of and you could get reinstated this month. So before I go on to card number 4, I just want to say here, if you want to get the 3 most recently recorded videos that I recorded for Vimeo, my psychic crystal readings for April 2025 are available. And these are a continuation and an expansion of the videos that I do here right now in the beginning of the month. So you may want to check out what else my guides have to say for you for April. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2025 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac are available. I do these every year. Many people really like to know what's going to be lucky and new for them. So if you're one of those people, that link is down below in the description box and also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page, where all the videos I record for Vimeo, all the links are there. So you may want to check those out. And also my past, present, and future. And also my past, present, and future psychic tarot readings using the Osha Zen Tarot deck, which is a very unique deck. And these predictions, those go out into 2026, and a few of them sprinkled out even past that into 2027. So if you're interested to hear what interesting messages came up, because they're very unique cards, and the messages are, some of it's similar to tarot, but there's more insights and different kinds of, on a soul level, messages. So you may want to check those out. And thanks for your purchases of my videos on Vimeo, because it does help me to keep doing these videos here on YouTube and Rumble. So now to move on to card number 4, you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is receiving an inheritance, money coming to you through family channels. It could be a gift of cash. This card could also symbolize working together with your partner to bring in more money, make a strong financial foundation for your family. It could be winning money. I do feel that some of you are getting some kind of help from family, or money coming to you through family comes to you in April. Some of you may turn around and take this money and put it to good use in, like, buying a vehicle, buying a new car, or, buying something, putting a down payment on a house or something. Like, I don't really feel like some of you Pisces are just going to sit on this money or put it into an account. Now, some of you could invest it in stocks. It's possible. But for some of you, you're going to use this money to buy something. Also, paying down debt. If you have any debts that you really need to pay off, you may be taking that money and putting it towards paying down debts. And I do feel, again, I get it coming through family. So it could be a gift of cash, but it could be an inheritance. But some of you, multiple things could happen here. You could get a gift of cash, and then somebody passes away and you get an inheritance. You could have 2 things happen here. If you have your own business, I feel, or something you've created, I feel like you start to gain more momentum and respect. And whatever your business is or whatever products or services you're selling, gain more traction and momentum and start to do well and sell more, doing better financially. Could even be through your work. I mean, you could get a raise, some of you, but that's not what's coming up strong. I always tell you in the order that my guides tell me, and it is a general reading after all. So, and you don't have the same birth charts. So timing will be different for all of you, but I would go by the order in which I give you the messages is the likelihood of being the most likely to make sense to multiple Pisces out there. I do feel that some of you could get hired at a job, and I hear the words finally. I hear finally. So it could have been a job you applied to for a long time ago, and you're like, are they ever going to let me know? Or it could have been a job that you really was hoping was going to open up, and you waited and were hoping, and it finally opens up, and you go apply and have an interview, and finally you get the job. So some of you, it could be through new employment for some of you Pisces, but that's further down the scale than the other things I already said. So your last card in the reading, Pisces, for April 2025 is the Six of Rods, which is victory after a battle. You have pretty good cards here. And Five of Swords wasn't necessarily bad because you're standing up for yourself. But you have good cards. So Six of Rods is victory after a battle. I feel like you could really surprise people this month with what you say and what you do. And if you are going to sell anything, you're going to surprise people with that. Like you may own a home and people may think you love it and you turn around and are like, I'm selling it. Or a car you love, or a boat, or a jet ski, or, some kind of collection that you have. And you may turn around and say, you know what, I'm going to sell it. And people could be quite shocked and surprised by that coming from you in April. You may carve out a new niche for yourself by going to seminars. I hear webinars, seminars, but I also feel like when I say carving out a new niche for yourself, it could be like new opportunities present themselves to you at these places or things that you're going to do, where you're going to go. It could be good networking prospects, or you could go to some kind of seminar, gathering, whatever it is, and you come up with like, hey, that would be a great career. I would fit in really well with that. Or, that company, if it's like, it could be a job fairs, anything like seminars, webinars, job fairs, things could come up that could really spark your interest, that could send you into a new area of work, a new career. And you may find that you talk to people in positions of power in the month of April. That could really help you along, further your career. Again, like networking possibilities or possible job opportunities or job offers. But it's like you have to go to these things, whatever these things are. Any kind of gatherings that share like information, or if you have any products or services that you want to sell and you go to these places to like check it out, like would I be able to do this and make money at this kind of event or venue? Like it's like information gathering, networking, door opening possibilities, but you need to go do these things because these things aren't just going to fall in your lap completely. You have to take this step to go to them, and then these things will, doors are open, things will flourish for you. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Pisces to work with, use, and wear in the month of April 2025. Your fellow water sign of Scorpio also got it. You have lapis. And lapis encourages self-awareness. It also encourages you to speak your truth. It reveals inner truth and stimulates objectivity and clarity. It also encourages creativity and inspires confidence. It provides quality of honesty, compassion, and morality. This stone would be great for you if you want to start your own business or your own creative pursuits or personal endeavors that could be money generators for you. It would be a great gemstone for you if you have to take any exams or tests. It could help you have like better concentration, better focus. If you have to open up to anybody about yourself, about your life, about your experiences on a date, if you meet somebody new, or if you need to share it in some way in a therapy group session, or you have a video platform channel and you want to talk about your life, your experiences, and yourself. In April, lapis is going to really, really help you to do those, like open up, be honest, be open. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell and all to get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And as I said earlier, if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for Vimeo, I'm going to give you a list of what I have down below. The first is Psychic Crystal Reading for April 2025, which is a continuation of the readings I'm doing right here. I also have the Past, Present, and Future Psychic Tarot Readings with the Osha Zen Tarot deck. Very unique and different cards bring different kinds of messages. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2025 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings to give you news about what's lucky and new for you this year. My eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, March 14th, 2025, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. My new moon solar eclipse in Aries, March 29th, 2025, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. My financial Psychic Tarot readings for this year of 2025, they're also available on Vimeo. My Big Love readings for 2025 for singles and couples. The first half of the reading is for singles. The second half of the reading is for couples, but I recommend watching the entire video because there could be crossovers from singles to couples and couples to singles. My 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2025. If you haven't watched those yet, we're not even halfway through 2025. You may want to see what my guides had to say for you about this year. There's 10 cards, lots of predictions and messages in those. Also, my Psychic Crystal readings for the new year of 2025. They're very popular. You may want to check that out to see what my guides had to say in the crystal for you for this year. So, as I said, all these links are down below in the description box in the Show More section. They're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. There's other video series linked down there, angel readings, Horseshoe Tarot spread. You just have to check them out and see what piques your curiosity. Also, Don't forget that if you would like to donate to my channel, there's a donation link down below underneath all the video series links I post below. And I appreciate it if you guys donate. When you do, it helps this channel. And it really means a lot to me, and it helps me a lot. And I've been getting a lot of donations recently, so I do truly appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you so very much for your donations. You can follow me on my social media pages. I'm on X, I'm on Facebook, I'm also on the YouTube community posts. I do have an Instagram page, but I really don't use it that much anymore because, you know, these scammers, they copy your pictures and then they contact people in the comments sections, whether it's on Instagram or they do it on Facebook or wherever. And if anybody contacts you, it is not me. The only way I'm going to contact you is if you're on my wait list, which closed in 2018, but I'm still working through it, or on my cancellations list. If you're not on either of those lists, I'm not going to be writing you about anything. So beware of that and report those frauds because they just want to scam you. So I don't want to see you get scammed. So I hope these messages and predictions in this reading was helpful to you and made sense to you, and that you have absolutely awesome energy that comes to you this April of 2025. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.